death waves with grenades. Water can lie with deadly truth. Some Russians tried to advance by wading through water up to their shoulders, apparently forgetting that the pressure wave of grenades travels better through incompressible water than air. They were taken out by drone-dropped grenades. Medium.com. As James Clerk Maxwell recognized explicitly in his youth, there are 3 Cartesian XYZ wave directions in any medium, front, behind, left, right, and up, down. The first is a compression wave in the direction movement, such as sound, only if the medium is compressible, like air. If the medium is incompressible, like water, the energy mainly goes to the other 2 wave directions and are called transverse waves. You see the 2 transverse waves in the concentric rings on water when you drop a pebble into it. For light or any electromagnetic wave in a vacuum, where the medium of spacetime is incompressible, one transverse wave direction is electric and the other is magnetic. Polarized light tells you which transverse wave is the electric one. It's the transverse wave that is transparent or blocked through the polarized filter. The other transverse wave and the compression wave in the water are there as energy, the potential, or actual motion that will now disrupt anything that is more compressible than pure water, like your body. For light, radio waves, X-rays, and other electromagnetic waves, there are photon wave fronts defining the direction of travel for the front-behind wave. The E in E equal to mc2 is most all transverse energy, precisely because, like water, the medium of spacetime is mostly incompressible, even if a bit curved by lurking masses to create gravity. But there is another term for the forward force of light, P, to the extent the vacuum field has some compressibility. Einstein's original equation is actually E2 equal to mc2, 2 plus pc, for when the energy is in motion in the nearly incompressible quantum energy field. It's the stiffest, most incompressible field holding time and space rigidly together, which is why light speed, with no compression waves but momentum potential, is the fastest speed there is. This field or medium is all through the universe and all through you, the earth, and water too. Your body is just a bunch of wavefronts making your way through a static and stiff, immobile universe that defines space-time, and that can kill you if it is disrupted by enough energy to blow your pieces apart in the quantum medium. Grenades kill that way. Similarly, your brain computes with hundreds of billions of compute points that do exactly one wave-like thing in a medium of unforgiving neurons and other cells with ion channels. But unlike space-time that has 4 dimensions, the average number of dimensions, connections to other neurons, is on average 3,000. 3,000 dimensions for the waves of your thoughts, your memories, your vision, and all your senses and your actions to flow. Epilepsy is like a grenade going off, setting off brain-killing energetic wavefronts in 3,000 dimensions between your ears. That said, what killed those Russian soldiers killed their bodies, but not their minds. It is pretty easy to predict that for the last seconds of their lives they were awake until the blood flow stopped by the rapid compression and decompression of the flesh around the blood. Generally, that meant their officers who directed them to wade the river saw their dead men with their eyes wide open. The people who have responsibility for other people should learn a little about the world in which they live and die. Never vote for or promote a divisive liar. You will be sorry. That was the major theme of George Washington's farewell address to all people who love their life and liberty. So, to make another prediction, if you want to be an idiot and try to wade neck deep across a river when drones are dropping grenades, at least get a log or tree to ride on so that the apparent tree stump, and not your body, takes the wave energy from a nearby grenade. Tell your lieutenant to read this article and learn why he should not be lying to himself at your expense, and to get all the troops some camouflaging, bulletproof, high-floating life jackets to avoid the heart-killing energy transmission in the water. Find a herd of horses, cows, or upside-down armored canoes to ride high. Perhaps everybody should get Kevlar and polyester sheepskins to look like a herd of sheep to the Russian droners. Or much better, just don't start a war with any other country in the first place. Don't listen to, vote for, or promote any divisive liar, ever, as George Washington urged very, very clearly in his farewell address. And yes, you should read old George's advice very carefully and realize he very responsibly wrote the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth when he said to be friends with your neighbors.